Today's video is all about the cold girl makeup look, which is one of my favorite makeup trends that I've seen on TikTok lately. What I love about this trend is all of the products and colors are really open to interpretation. Some people use really red blush, purple blush, pink blush. It's been really fun to see everybody do their own spin on the makeup look, so that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm gonna start as a primer with my InBeauty Face Glaze. I just feel like this is the perfect base for the cold girl makeup look because you want your skin to look a little bit blurred, hydrated, bouncy, but still really natural and not like you're wearing a lot of makeup. This product is my ultimate primer for when I have really dull, kind of dehydrated, dry skin. It has a very subtle pearl running through it. It's no glitter or anything like that. It just looks a little bit dewy, a little bit luminous, and it honestly just feels like you're applying a moisturizer. It's so beautiful. The product I picked for my base is the REM Sweetener Concealer, because this is my perfect shade match, but also it's really multifunctional and it's customizable. It has medium but buildable coverage. If you use a sheer amount, it could be a light coverage concealer or foundation. You can really build it up for more full coverage. I have quite a bit of breakouts right now, so I'm gonna go a little bit heavier than I usually would. And I have quite a few breakouts right now, so I am gonna go a little bit heavier on the sweetener concealer than I usually would. And I find that despite the kind of thicker texture, it really just looks so skin-like. It's kind of like a cross between the Glossier Stretch Concealer and the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. Now I'm just going in with a little bit of my Makeup Forever Full Cover Concealer on anywhere where I have spots. I'm just evening things out, but I'm not going for perfection. Now I'm taking a little bit of my Fit Glow Concealer in C2.5, but nothing super heavy, just a little bit of coverage. And again, another product that I love because it just has such a beautiful kind of natural skin-like finish. It's also super long lasting, and when you're out playing in the snow all day, you want your concealer to last. No bronzer necessary for this one. I'm just gonna take a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury powder and just kind of mattify a little bit in the areas where I tend to get oily, but you can totally skip this step if you have drier skin when you're wearing makeup. For whatever reason, I have super dry and dehydrated skin, but when I wear makeup, my oils really come through. I honestly don't know how that works. The star of the show for me is MAC's Glow Play Blush in Rosie Does It, and we're gonna lay it on the tops of our cheeks, on the tip of the nose where you'd kind of get really cold and get that flushed look, and kind of blend that together. This is my absolute favorite part of watching everybody's tutorial because everybody has used a different blush, a different color. It's just been so cool to see what everybody's own unique interpretation of flushed is. And I'm gonna do a little bit on my chin, a little bit on my forehead because we're skipping bronzer. So I just look a little bit windburnt, you know? The brows I'm doing today are really natural. I'm just brushing them up and keeping them really light so it doesn't really look like I'm wearing any brow pencil at all. I'm just filling in a couple of the areas where I'm missing some hairs and leaving that whole section there blank and filling in the tail end of my brow. And now I'm just setting those in place with my favorite brow gel, which is the Live Tinted Hue Brow. I love this because it's entirely clear and it's kind of like a cross between a brow pomade and a more kind of soft hold brow gel. Like something that adds a lot of hold without being crispy or heavy or flaky. It's really just such a beautiful formula. I can't say I've tried anything like it before. I want my brow hairs to be really fluffy and natural looking, so I'm just brushing them all up. Brows are done. Now I'm going in with a key product, the Beauty Pie Luminizing Wand, because this is gonna give me that kind of icy, oh no, that was way too much. Oh no, I didn't know that I'd squeezed any product out. A beautiful icy highlighter look, but a little bit goes a long way with this one, I was gonna say, and you definitely don't need a ton of product. You can use any highlighter in your collection. That's what I love about this makeup look. It's not at all product specific. It's just about using what you have to achieve something similar. I'm just going for something that has more of an icy undertone since it is a kind of snowy look. And I'm gonna put a little bit of that on my forehead too, just in the areas where I want to bring some light to my face. Applying a cool toned inner corner highlight is totally essential to this look. I'm just going to use MAC Shroom because it's always been my favorite inner corner highlight. It's not too icy, it's not glittery, it just adds that perfect shine in your inner corner without being something that screams like you're wearing an inner corner highlight, unless you build it up a lot like I am for this look. But on a daily basis, I think it just adds a nice, beautiful amount of light. And I'm also gonna do a tiny bit on the brow as well, just to kind of bring it all together. Next, I'm gonna take Kaja's eyeshadow trio in Chocolate Dahlia, and I'm just taking the shimmer topper and applying that all over my lid. to add a beautiful amount of shine. This is a little bit golden, a little bit more warm toned, but I personally like that on my eyelids. I don't want it to be too icy. It's still the kind of makeup look that I would actually wear out in public. It's not something that's like over the top. And again, what's great is you can just use any product that's a shimmer that's kind of close to your skin tone. Now I'm taking a little smudger brush and just using the middle shade of the eyeshadow trio, and I'm just gonna smudge my lower lash line a little bit because I don't like how stark that looks when it's just concealer all the way into my lash line. I feel like it makes me look older or something like that. I like blending it out a tiny bit with shadow. I like to go for a little skinny baby wing, so I'm gonna take my Cool Feet eyeliner pencil in Cheeky Chiku, and I'm just doing like the tiniest little flick, and then just kind of winging it out with my finger. I don't even really want it to look like I'm wearing eyeliner. I kind of just want it to look like my eyes are a little bit more elongated. And then the same thing on the other side. This eye that I have, this eye is a little bit more hooded. Like you can see I have a little bit extra skin hanging down on this side, so I don't pull it, so I can really see where the liner's gonna go. Otherwise, if I pull it like this, then it'll just droop down. And then I just correct it and give it a little bit more shaping with my fingernail. And from this liner, I'm just blending a little bit onto my lid just so there's like a tiny bit of continuity. Then I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes. I love a really lifted look, so I sit here for like 30 seconds on each eye and really pump that eyelash curler. I'm gonna take my Cool Feet eyeliner again and just add some eyeliner to the upper waterline, just to give the appearance of a slightly thicker lash line. Pop on whatever mascara you like. Personally, I've been really loving this Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara, I think is what it's called. It's in washable black. So it's a tubing mascara. I think it's only like $7. You get it at Ulta. It washes off. It holds my curl all day. Never flakes, never smudges. I mean, what more could you ask for? And just a little bit on the bottom. I have the world's worst lower lashes. Like, do you see how sparse that is? I have like 5 lashes on the bottom and they're really long, so it looks a little bit crazy. I basically have to apply mascara to the bottoms and then just take it off the ends so they don't look as long. My face eats blush, so we gotta go in and add a little bit more because it is the star of the show. Gotta make sure we have those little frostbitten cheeks. I'm gonna add a little pizzazz today. I'm going in with this Flower Nose glitter liner, and I'm just gonna add that on top of where basically I would have put like a liquid liner, just all over the lid and kind of winging it out on top of that little baby wing. Because who doesn't love glitter? For the flushed lip look, I'm gonna take just a kind of pinky berry shade. This is the Beauty Pie Future Lipstick Luxe Shine in Bruised Berry, and I'm focusing on like the inner part of the lips. I don't want it to look precise, just kind of naturally flushed. I always have to go in with some kind of a lip balm, so I'm taking a pretty similar shade, which is Naturium's Phyto Glow Lip Balm in Jam. Yeah, pretty much the same shade, and just adding a little bit of nourishment because we gotta protect our lips from that cold weather. That's it. That's my interpretation of the I'm cold makeup look, or the cold girl makeup look, whatever they're calling it. Gotta add a little bit of a faux fur coat for fun. I hope you enjoyed this. I would love to see your interpretation of this look. It's so fun to see what everybody else has been using. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you made it this far, thanks so much for watching. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.